Good day, everyone. Good day to whoever that listen, watching, and hearing my voice. I say good day to you here in Nigeria and diaspora, and wherever you are listening to me. This is Physics and Mathematics Dismantle channel. What do I have for you this morning? What do I have for you this afternoon? What do I have for you this evening? This is a resolution of a factor. I was challenged by a student to solve or resolve something like this. For you to resolve a resolution of a factor, questions like this, you must understand the two components of a factor. What are they? Vertical component and horizontal component. In as much as you understand the vertical component and horizontal component, you don't have problem. Then I will give you a graphical method of solving this today. Before I proceed, gbogbo ibi tó ń wò mí pátápátá yẹn ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìyá mi alápọ̀nlé, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìyá mi tẹ́ ń wò mí, obìnrin ni ọkùnrin ni, ọmọdé ni àgbà ni, tẹ́yìn gbójú tẹ́ fi ń wò mí, tẹ́ wo sọ̀sọ̀sọ̀ tẹ́ mọ́wọ́ yín tẹ́ ti fi tẹ́ subscribe síbí tàbí ẹ tẹ́ like abẹ́yìn tí ẹ ń wò ń tẹ̀yìn ni ẹ wá comment sábẹ́ rẹ̀. Whatever the comment tẹ́ rí kẹ́sọ̀ sábẹ́ rẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀yìn. Gbogbo aládùúrà pé kí Ọlọ́run ọba lékè ọlá kó bá mi ṣe yín lẹ́san dáadáa. Kí ni mo ní kí n tó máa lọ? Kí n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fọ́ iṣẹ́ yìí fún wa, gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe wí, tí mo ṣe máa ń sọ nínú àwọn fídíò mi tó bá ti rí. Èmi lọ́mọ Ìbàdàn tí ìjòrò sùn ti fi ìkara wọn fọ́rí mu. Ìbàdàn ní Olúyọ̀lé pé ni wọ́n ti bá wa lọ́mọ, ibẹ̀ làwa sì ti ṣẹ̀ wá. A máa bá wọn tán, à ń tọ́lá àdètò ń gbé nílùú Ìkòyí. Ìkòyí ẹ̀ṣọ́ ọmọ àdílẹ̀ dógún. Ìkòyí ẹ̀ṣọ́ tó jẹ́ pé ilé wọn máa ń wù yàn lọ ni, nítorí pé ogun àjàwẹ̀yìn ní múlẹ̀ Olúkòyí wù mí lọ, ogun jòjúmọ́ ní múlẹ̀ bàbá wọn sùn ní lọ. Àwọn ọmọ àdílẹ̀ dógún ní ẹ̀bá délé bá pọ́wọ́ tó ń wó mi ọmọkùnrin ni ẹ̀bá ń kí bàbá mi, ẹ̀bá ń kó Olúkòyí tilẹ̀ Ìkòyí. Bàbá mi Alhaj Taofik Alákàndé titiwa Ìyíọlá Mọ́rẹ́ni Gbádé Oyèbọ̀ Adéwà, ẹ̀bá délé ẹ̀bá ń kí wọn, ẹ̀bá ń kí bàbá. Ẹ mọ̀ pé irú igi náà sí inú igbó, Ọlọ́run tí ó ṣe ẹwà sórí àkùkọ olófin kí bàbá wọn kò fi kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí. Ọlọ́run kó bá ń ṣàánú bàbá náà, kó bá ń dúró tì wọ́n. Bọ́dà kẹ́ mo ní fún ọ láàárọ̀, student mi ọkùnrin ni obìnrin tó gbọ́ mi tẹ́tí kó wá yà mí létí ẹ̀ kó gbọ́ tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Ìbò kan ni wọ́n kàn ọ̀rá fọ̀ fún ọ, ó yóò mọ̀ tó máa rẹ̀ dáadáa. The proverb says, heaven helps those who help themselves. My dearest students, did you help yourself at all? Do you think the God will come down and start helping you without helping yourself? Do you know the typical meaning? Do you know the real meaning of heaven helps those who help themselves? Simply means to tell you that our God is not a lazy God. Our God, it is not an indolent. Our God, it is not just lazy as you are lazy. Our God is a diligent one. Our God is a superfluous human being. So sorry to say that, because we haven't seen the God when we are talking about the gargantuan, indefatigable, the stupendous, enormous, even it is an ambiguous statement to be used to qualify God. But what I'm saying is that tẹ́tí ọgbọ́n mi bọ́ àìpọ̀ lẹ́niọ́ gbogbo ń tó ń rí lórí nẹ́ẹ̀tì tó ń ṣe náà tó ìkíìpù wọ náà láti dé èèyàn gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kọ́ ló sì máa wo kọ́mẹ́dì ìwọ náà gbìyànjú ṣiṣẹ́ kí ìwọ náà má bàa di ọ̀lẹ ṣiṣẹ́ gbogbo tó àwọn kan sọ àbọ̀gbọ́n ni iṣẹ́ oní ògùnṣẹ́. The antidote for that poverty in education is nothing but what? Work. Ṣiṣẹ́ kó má bàa dọ̀lẹ. Kékeré tí mo ní fún ọ lára ni ìwọ student you need to work very hard. Everyone will help you if you help yourself. God bless you. Thank you so much. Now let's quickly look at this. So just look at the solution to the problem here. Now for you now to solve this problem, one, you first understand the solution. Then the first thing that you need to understand is this now. You draw this, look at this. Everything up here, it is all called vertical positive. Everything down here, it is called negative vertical. That is where I want to resolve it now. I want to start resolving from here. I want to start resolving from here now. Look at it. Let me say vertical component. For the vertical component, which is vy, when we say vertical, that is vy, is equal to, look at it. Everything right from here, this is my reference. I won't see anything here but up. Remember, this is my first thing on this vertical is going to be a positive. Everything here is going to be a positive. Therefore, I have 15. 15 is the owner of 30. Don't forget that the determinant of this one is sine theta. Now you have 15 sine 30 plus, I still have 20 sine 60 degree. Then remember that everything up here is called positive according to this. Then I still have 25 plus 25 sine 45. Then that is everything up there. That is for the positive. Minus, then I still have the what? The down one. Don't forget that this is my reference. I won't see this 10. Don't consider this 10 at all. Then I'm coming down. Then I only have 12. I have 12 sine 25 plus 30 sine 40. That is what I have done. Then you trace it. You solve it 30 sine all these things. Then after solving it, we subtract it. We subtract minus from negative. What am I saying? I said you are going to add this together. After adding this and this together, you subtract all this one. Now let's go. Don't forget that sine 30 is half. 15 times half plus 20 times, this is 0.8660 plus 25 times sine 45 is 1 over 2. That is 0.7072. Then sine 25 minus, don't forget that you have sine 25 multiplied by 12 is giving us 5.07. I approximate to 2 decimal place. Sine 40 multiplied by 30. Therefore, I approximate it. That's 9.28. That's 9.28. That is 9.28. That's 9.28. Now, the rest. Now, let's go to the Vy is equal to, I have 15 times this. That is 7.5 plus
20 multiplied by 20 times 4.860. Then we have 17.32 plus, that is sine 45 times 25. That is 17.67. They add everything together. We subtract it from, this is 19.28. Why this is 5.07. We add the 3.14, that is 24.3. We have minus 24.35. Then we add everything together here to give us 17.67, 17.32. Then this one is 7.50. And we add it 9, 8 plus 6, 14.21, 22. That is 42. Therefore, everything here is 42.49. Here we now have 42.49 minus 24.35. Therefore, you have 24.35. Then you subtract. We have 1.12. That is 8. Then we have 18. Therefore, 18.14. Therefore, this one is 18.14 Newton. Simply means that your vertical is equal to 18.14 Newton. Equal to our vertical. That way, if our vertical is cutting to this aspect, then it will mean the what? It will mean our horizontal component. And what is the determinant of horizontal component? Cos theta. And that one will give us as what? Vx. Then, if you want to resolve that, the next thing that you need to do, you remember that we've considered this, then you come back here as well. For the horizontal, you are using this. Everything here, it is your positive horizontal. Everything you see here is your negative horizontal. That is it. Then I'm considering this. I won't be able to see this and this anymore. Then I'm going to see everything here. That is for the positive. What did I have? I have 10 plus, the 10 has no angle. If 10 doesn't have no angle, I have this to be a positive this way. And then I have 12 plus 12 cos 25 plus 15 cos 30 plus, we have 15 cos 30. Remember that I won't see this anymore. I won't see any of this one. I only have 10, 12, and 15 to be a positive. Minus, what is my negative now? Then I'm only see 25 and 30. And that 25 cos 45 plus 30 cos 40 plus 30 cos 40. I think you are getting it like that. This is positive, while this is negative. This side is positive, while this side is negative. And that is why you can see minus there. Then at the end of the day, you look at your cos 25 times 12. Giving us, this is going to be 10 plus 10.8687, that is 10.88 plus cos 30 is the same thing as sine 60 multiplied by 15, that is 12 Then you can say this one is 12.10, or we call it 13.0. Yes, let's say 13.0. Close. Minus into cos 45 is the same thing as sin 45. Cos 45 is the same thing as sin 45. The same thing as sin 45. The same thing as sin 45. Multiply by 25, then we have 17.67. That is 17.68 approximately. Plus cos 40. Cos 40 multiply 30. That is 22.98. That is what we have there. Don't forget what I'm saying, that any moment that you want to find the horizontal, then you take this as an horizontal positive, take this side as an horizontal negative. If you want to find the vertical, take this as a positive vertical, take down as a negative vertical. Then we are coming to the same thing. Here we had everything together. We have 13, 23. 23 plus this, that is 43. That is 43.88 minus, let's add this one together, 17,822.98. Therefore, we have 16. This is also 16.90, and this is 3 and 40, and this is 40.66. If you can say it very well, this is addition, and this is addition. Therefore, you should be able to just have something like this. Now subtract it, and to give us what? We have 2, that is 3.22 Newton. That is your horizontal component. This is your vertical component. Don't forget what the question says. We should find the resultant by resolving is something like this. And at this junction, then your resultant is equal to v of x plus v of y squared, which is the same thing as, what is v of x? V of x is going to be our 3.2 square plus, what is our vy? Vy is 18.44, everything is to power 2. Resultant between the two will be given us as 3.22 raised to power 2. Therefore, we have 10.3684 plus 18.44. 18.44 square. Then that will give us 340.03. And we add it together plus 10.3684. Then we have our resultant to be equals to 350.402, which final answer is going to be square root of the answer to give us 18.72 Newton. That is the resultant for this kind of given question of a vector to resolve. When they ask you to resolve this and find the resultant of it, therefore you are getting the resultant to be like this. Then, if it's to resolve, you must get its direction as well. What is our direction? It's going to be a theta, which is arc tan ry all over rx. That is what we call that. At this junction, we have 18.44 all over 3.22. That is what we have here. Then we divide 18.44 divided by 3.22, which is going to be 5.7267. Then we find the arc tan, shift or second function tan, the answer. Therefore, you are having 80 degree. That is 80.1. You have 80.1 degree. Simply means that resultant is equal to 18.7 Newton, 18.72 Newton, 18.72 Newton